Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of Building Your Juvenile 7-foot Striker, and here's Chris. Take it away, Chris.
Hello again everybody. Well, today what we're going to be doing is building the baseboard, or should I say the base box, which is basically, I've said that word already, we'll hit it with a hammer and all the mechanisms inside this bit. It's not too complicated, we'll keep it simple. This is a bit like Blue Peter, this is what I pre-made, but I'm going to show you what we do before we start that. First we draw all this out.
And what's this on that we're drawing it out on?
Well, this is on 3/4 hardwood plywood.
Okay.
You could use softwood plywood if you want to, but the hardwood lasts a lot longer and it's a lot better finish. For the sake of it, I think it's about £10 a sheet more. It's a lot harder and it'll see you through a couple more years. So
there's a lot of writing on this.
This first piece is a base, which is that.
Okay.
So it's 25.5 centimetres across, which is roughly 10 inches, the same width as the backboard.
Oh yes, yeah.
With the mouse on and everything. And then we've got 69 centimetres in length.
Right, okay.
So we have one of them, and these two are slightly shorter, 67 centimetres long, same width, no, not the same width, for 25 centimetres high.
Yeah, just half
across,
a centimetre less. Yeah.
Less, yeah. Which are these things here, you see?
Yep.
Does that make any sense? We have two of them, and what we do, we get the good old, well, it's just an enamel tin of paint. We put it on the corner there, draw around it, half round, cut that round. It's easy to cut the whole thing square, then cut that piece off afterwards.
So what size painting are you using? It doesn't have to be the varnish or paint, does it? It just has to be...
Like 2.5 inch, something like that.
Yeah.
It depends, really. It's only for...
I think you could even have glasses that size, can't you?
Yeah, it's just so...
yeah, just to give a nice curve.
It's a nice curve and it's not a sharp edge.
Yep. So we don't do that on the base, but we just do it on the side walls.
On the two side walls, you can see it there. That's when it comes round there, you see?
Yep.
Then what we do... We go along about probably leaving inch or so, about every 4 inches we screw.
And did we glue beforehand as well?
We glue as well. But what we do, we start from the front. The easiest way I've found of this is you get your pieces, do like that, on a flat surface, and it should be nice and square though.
Yep.
So just screw one in there, screw in there. And like I said, the baseboard is probably, what is it?
Half a centimetre longer.
2 centimetres longer roughly.
Sorry, yeah.
Because what happens, the backboard slots on there.
Let me just have a look. So on that lip there.
It slots on that lip there, yeah.
Okie doke.
Which, I mean, I can show you quickly. Go down on the floor, just what I'm saying, if I can just squeeze past your body and we'll get one of these back flashes. What we made the other day. I'll just show you. I think you're on the wrong side here. You want to go.
You can tell why I'm tutting, can't you, folks?
Just go over there, please.
Before we did this video, we pre-planned that I would not have to do this.
You can see what we mean. The piece we left cut out on the backboard the other day.
Yep.
Hopefully. That'll slot on there.
Lovely fit, yeah.
Like that, you see.
And it matches.
There's a little bit of a gap. And then we put a nice big set of, what we didn't mention the other day, of hinges, which we split. We'll show you them in a little bit.
We have put them on the shopping list
yes,
anyway.
Yes, we have, yeah. So the hinges go on here. There's a piece of angle iron goes on the bottom. I'll all be explained in the next video.
Yeah, just leave it.
And it slots nice and quick in there. The thing literally takes it, 2 minutes to put together.
It does it?
Oh, it does, yes, literally. It's one of the quickest things and one of the best money takers you could ever have in the Fairground industry.
You should be all building these now. Let us know in the comments if you are.
So you just put that to one side a minute.
That's right.
Right.
I'm coming round again now, so be careful.
We get our Blue Peter badge out again.
Yeah.
So this is the box. Might be a little bit tight.
Like a bird box.
What slots in there, if you get what I'm saying?
So it's a bit of a wiggle, is it? Oh no, it fits in quite nicely.
It's a nice tight fit, so you can get the gist of what's happening now.
Yeah.
So we make a front for it. There's 30 centimetres high, 22 across.
Yep.
We make a back piece of the box, same size again, and we cut this piece out 13 centimetres up and 18
I'll just go in there.
from the centre.
Yeah.
Four that way, so
I'll just try and get that.
does that
in.
make sense? Yeah. And it looks like this when it's been cut out. Give me the camera a minute while I just pull this out.
Oh yeah, like it's got the lip, not a lip, inset in it.
So inset there,
Like a little
basically,
door.
yeah, it's a little door. Basically, that's where the arm goes up and down.
Ah, right, okay.
Inside the box.
Yeah.
And then just turn this sheet round quickly. This is all made out of a 4x4 3/4 ply, half a sheet.
Yeah, so it's like pattern matching, isn't it? Lots of going on.
So we make another two. We make two of these now. Now these are the side pieces. You've already got your front and back. What you had over there. These are the two box sides. These are slightly smaller to allow for the thickness of that and that.
Yep.
To keep it square, you see.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So they're 30 centimetres as well. Same height, everything's 30 centimetres. They are 18.5 centimetres across. You want two of them.
Two box sides, great.
Yeah. And then for the top bit,
Yeah.
which is there. Now this is only approximate because sometimes when you make the box it might be slightly smaller or slightly bigger. You can probably cut it out a little bit bigger and trim it up after or plane it. 22, 22. So it's a complete square. And that
Will be where the...
has the good old, the first one you cut with a trusty hole cutter, you see.
And that's like a bit, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, which is a 45mm hole cutter.
Okay.
Because the pin we put through, like we said the other day, is 40mm. So you've got a bit of play. And then while we're at it, next piece we want to do is this bit what fits on the top of the box. This gets quite a bit of pounding, this. So we just cut a circle of 18 centimetres. Mark your centre hole where your compass was, and we drill through there. Does that make any sense? And we kind of round the edge. I might get the plane on this. Round the edges off a bit more. So stop the hammer when the hammer hits it. If you leave it, it'll take chunks out of there, and it'll take chunks out of your hammer. So if you round it off a little bit, your hammer will last a lot longer. And when we've made all this, all the inner bit, this is the last piece to go on. We glue it and screw it on there, and it gives a nice finish on, you see.
Right.
Right. So that's that bit. You just give us a second, and I'll move this round, and we'll explain the inner workings.
Okay. I'll just quickly... Won't be in, I'm just getting all our... There you go. Right.
Okay, you've got all that. Well, I'm just going to spin this round now. This is another blue piece of moment. What you want to be doing is making 9 of these. I know it's drawn 10 on there. That one's just a spare one in case you mess up.
Right.
9 of these.
So let's get the measurements.
And they are 17.5 centimetres by 17.5 centimetres.
Great.
And then what we do to find the centre, because we just go from corner to corner. You don't have to think, you just draw a line, and from there a line. It gives a rough idea of where the centre is. And then what we do then, once we've cut them all, or you can do it on the board here, is just drill the actual centre. I'll show you quickly what we do after that, if we can find it, because I'm so tidy I can't find it. Here we go. We do this, now this is a bit of a boring bit. I'll be honest with you, I did this on a pillar drill, these, because they fitted in, and you get your drill bit.
There you go. Fire there.
I know. Just get a bit warmer, especially with being hardwood ply. Forget the gist of it. And when the trusty rolling pin goes through there, you see,
ah, good.
A little bit of wiggle in it.
And a bit of firewood down there,
a bit of firewood, yeah. So, what we do, we cut all 9 of them up.
Yep.
Like
Obviously,
that.
don't have to show us that now, do you?
And then, here's my Blue Peter moment.
Good. Oh, you've done all 9, have you?
Here's all 9 we've made here. 2, 4, 8, 9.
Because I take it that's a couple of hours job, that is it?
Well, it's easier if you've got a pillar. If you've got one of these things, I'll just show you just one of these old-fashioned things, you know.
Oh, yeah.
If you do like that, you can cut them in a couple of seconds, really, you know.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, the drill bit's getting a little bit tired. It's done a few hundred holes in its lifetime, but can't complain.
No.
No. So, what we do now, get a bit of good old trusty wood glue.
Bit warmer today, isn't it? So it should work a bit better,
Yes.
I'm hoping.
And it starts off with inch and a quarter, just a couple,
Just
on the top one, because the longer they get.
try and get that for you. There you go.
Which is that bit.
I wouldn't worry, I'm sure most people's sheds are in this kind of condition.
No, everybody's very tidy like me. So we need in a bit as well. Need a little pilot. Little drill bit. Don't know, whatever it is, 2 mils, something like that.
Okay.
Makes it a lot easier. Starting off. You only have to do this roughly.
Anywhere on the block.
Well, roughly.
2 inches in, is it, or something?
Yeah, roughly. Just when you get that out of the way, it's just roughly. Yeah, 1 inch or so in.
Yeah.
But what happens is we start building up. Sometimes you might hit the odd screw on top of one another.
Yeah.
So, got a trusty wood glue. Around the centre, bit around there. But it don't have to be perfect, these, because it's quite a loose box the way it goes into the thing. And then we place that on there. Basically, what we're doing, we're laminating all 8 of them. You cold, love. You look like you're shivering here.
I'm laughing because you said that word again.
Oh, did I? Oh, right. So, trusty drill bit. Slow that down a bit. Do the first one.
That has to be countersummed, does it, the way you've done that, or is it just naturally?
It'll go in naturally.
Yeah.
But what you've got to do is make sure all these are fairly in line.
Okay.
Because if they go out of line, that's
it won't
just
go through easy.
the pin will just become stringy. So
Yeah,
we just
stuck.
once we get started on it, it's all right, you know. Yeah. I'd say it has to be quite rough. That's about it. So we do that all the way round with the shorter screws on the first one, because otherwise they'll go right the way through. We use slightly longer screws on the next one.
So shorter screws to start.
Yeah, 1.25 on the first one. Then we tip it upside down. And drill it again. It makes it easier to...
So same place to drill, yeah?
Well, just all over the place really.
So it
just,
won't really matter then.
no, it doesn't matter where, as long as they don't land on top of one another.
Yeah.
So that again. Glue's even cold, it's had enough.
Do you think you're running out of a glue a bit?
Yes, I do need a bit of nice new tub of glue if you want to treat me.
Well, maybe if people subscribe and help the channel along, I'll treat you to some glue.
Yeah. So with these, we use a slightly longer, which are 2 by 8s, 2 inches by 8 inch.
Okay.
Do the same again. Basically, we're just building a platform up of layers, like just keep layering it up until it gets to the top.
And what does this do? Does it just provide...
This is, I'll show you in a minute. This provides a column for the peg to go through.
Oh yes, the pin or peg, yeah.
I know I've seen some strikers made with a bit of plastic tubing in the last 5 minutes. But this is just so this goes up and down through there, you see.
Yep.
But when we finish gluing all these the same way,
Yeah.
we shall tip this upside down.
Yep.
Can you see in there?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and then we place that inside. We line it all up. You can see it.
Yep.
Line it all up. Then what it does basically to the thingy, when we're all laminated, if you understand what I'm saying,
Yeah, glued
when
and
we're all
screwed.
glued and screwed all the way up, just roughly to the edge of that, the nearest you can get it. So we have a complete system of layering there.
Yep.
And then what we'll do after, we'll get some 1.5 inch, 2 inch, make some little legs what just go in here, and it just provides
Stability.
yeah, and it all just screws together quite easily, and it makes a nice solid box, because they do take a heck of a lot of pounding.
Yeah.
So that's about it for now. We'll come back to it later when I've screwed all these together.
So is that going to be on this video still?
Yeah, so we'll keep it running on this video. But
So don't disappear from the video. That's,
no,
it's later for us basically.
yes, I'm
isn't
just going to go and have a cup of tea, and I'm going to be back screwing them all
it? Are you
back
making
up.
me a cup of tea, are you?
No, when I've screwed them all back up, we'll be pop back in here. We'll pop the 4 legs on. We'll cut them to size, screw them, and then we'll attach this box to the baseboard.
Oh yes, very good.
And then hopefully
Right,
we'll
well,
be ready. So we'll see you in a bit.
see you after your own cup of teas too.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah.
So I hope you've had time for your coffee or tea. Now we're back, and as you can see, the table has dramatically changed. What's happening now?
Well, we're basically, I'd like to get that worded nice and early on the interview. We're making the inners of the striker. Now this is very, very important. You make you cut all your bits out, and as you can see, it's a bit haphazard because we leave a bit of slack for it to move round. But the thing, what is very important, make sure these are all lined up, because this is where if you just back off a bit, this is where the pin goes through, you see.
Yep. And
it's got to be kind of sloppy. I'll tell you what happens, when it rains sometimes, the water gets in, the wood swells a little bit. So if you've got that, and you know, it's not going to stick. But what we do, cut will be good.
Sorry, viewers. Sorry about that, viewers. I've composed myself now. Off you go.
We've laminated this is the internal bit. It's very important that you get all these in line, otherwise the stick, what goes up and down like that, what makes my wife giggle for some reason, will get stuck if they're not all in line. Plus, when it rains, they do swell a little bit. What I tend to do at the beginning of the day is squirt a little bit of WD-40 and it kind of puts an oil barrier on it. So, let's say, nice bit of play in there, goes in and out like that, you see, look. You looking? Right, that's enough of it.
Small.
That's it. So what we're going to do now is attach that to that. So what we do, we get our trusty old 2.5 litre can of paint with a loose lid, it doesn't really matter. We offer that up there, and then we get a good squirt of the good old glue. When it wants to come out. Like that. Then we offer the box up over like this. With a bit of luck, let's have a look in here. It's all lined up nicely. What we'll do, we'll drill it, get one in line, put one drill in, one screw in to get us started, get it, keep it in line.
What size screws that then again?
Oops.
Stuck.
You're right. The usual long ones are 2-inch 8s. There we go. Then we'll drill another hole here because I think that's just.
Can't.
Can you see?
Yeah.
We're going to retake the video and do it for the right-handers afterwards because it seems to
I
be,
know.
seems to be a thing.
The whole family apart from me are left-handed.
So that's just a screw there, so we just move it along a little bit. It doesn't matter though because it all gets covered up. Plenty of screws. And it looks like we're overdoing it, but if you overdo it, it's job done then. There. Right, next job is our where is it? Is our magic disc. Put up. That's going to go nice on there. So what we do, get a bit of the old glue, and like say we are running short of this. It's my last dregs of it. I went down to the shop tomorrow and buy some more. Get a mortgage out, and like everything else in building materials at the moment, they've all gone through the roof. But what can we do? So. We place that on there, make sure it's in line, nicely in line, so we've got a nice, no ridges at all. Get our magic screwdriver, or drill should I say, 2mm bit. Let's do that one. So there for now until we get it all in line so it doesn't slip. You're paying attention still? Nobody's fallen asleep yet? So what we do use is, I've got it knocking about somewhere, we use one of these, it's quite handy, a little countersinking bit. We countersink everything before we put it together. and then the screws are always slightly below. Then we go along with the hard filler. It makes it nice and flush, and if you leave these sticking out, they damage the hammer and that. 2 more. And let's say hello to all our friends. I think there's some down in Australia who have got an interest in this project.
Yeah, we've got Brazil, America, we've got a fair few, and I know in Holland, hello, I used to live in Holland, and Kaveen, if you know it.
Anyway, enough of the past, on with the future.
Right.
So we made our box, we'll move our tin away. It is getting quite heavy because everything's made out of hardwood, which is a good thing. Look, we have our pen there, goes up and down nicely. I'm not going to make any rude jokes about it.
No.
But you might think it's too long. What we do, we cut it and trim it afterwards. We get it at the right height, so it just disappears when we've got the arm in and everything.
Right.
So that's that bit. We tip the box upside down, and as you can see, it's just roughly sitting there, but it's got a nice straight hole right the way through.
Yeah.
What I've done my bit of blue peter. I've got some of this stuff. It's just some offcuts I had, roughly about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. They're gonna just fill these corners in, and what it does, I don't think it'd ever move off there, but it just acts as supports, absorbs the. Does that make sense? Absorbs the thing. I'll show you what number we get. Number 4 there. What number 4? Cut it to size already. If you get what I'm saying, when it's sitting on the baseboard, imagine this is upside down. If it gets a thump, that's going to take a lot of the shock. You see.
Now that's an offcut.
These are offcuts, yeah.
Yeah. So what?
1.25
An inch and a
half
quarter.
softwood. Just bits I've had. They were just bits of them.
But somebody will probably need to buy them, won't
Well, I
they?
don't know, unless you've got loads of offcuts like me, or.
And how big do they need to make these offcuts? What size?
Well, whatever's left. What I do, once you put that in there, you get your offcut. You get your pencil. Draw around like that.
And that's your
Cut
size.
it, and that's in case there's a slight variation, which I might look. See,
Yeah.
that's slightly. You know, I'm not a joiner by any trade, but
Yep.
yeah. So you get number 4. What we do, got our trusty glue again. We just coat 2 sides of it. Now these are the 2 insides. Turn it around so you can see. Is the sun getting to you? Okay.
No, it's fine. That.
We've glued it. They go on both that side and that side. So we go into there like that so it sits nicely. Yep.
Yep.
Then we swap our drill bit over because we're going for a slightly smaller. We're going back to the 1.25 by 8 screws, which are these things again, 1.25 by an 8.
Yep.
Just enough. Once the glue's dried and everything, we should be okay. So we go through like that, around that side, like that. That's it. And we do all 4 of them.
Yep.
And I'll be back with you in a minute and we'll show you how we put the base together.
Okay.
Right, welcome back. Here's where the fun starts. Got the 4 pegs, the bits of scrap wood, the 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. Put them there. And like I said before, when the top bit gets thing, it just absorbs each corner. And this is where the fun does start. Got to get it in here. I mean, it's up to you when you build it. If you want to leave one side loose, what I did, I made a mistake. I glued both sides, so it's quite tight this, but hopefully with a persuasion, with a good old trusty striker hammer, we can kind of knock it into place. Now what we're looking at, because we put a bit of I think up to about there, a filler of 1/2 inch 12mm ply, just to make it a bit more prettier. We're just using this just to get the right distance at the bottom and at the top, so it's flush against there, and it's don't be afraid to hit it. Just wants a little tap. A bit more. That is, I think, is it? Yeah, that's not too bad. So we make a little face that goes across about to where we round it off. So what we do now, get in position, trusty glue. It wants to come out the thing. Squirt it down there so it's got a nice hold. Sit like that. I think 5 on each side, and a bit of glue is more than enough to hold it, really, because all the pressure hits the bottom of the thing. Right, you still paying attention, everybody? Turn it over, or should I say turn it round. The tomato sauce bottle trick for the hot dog stall.
Has that ever really worked?
Yeah, it does, yeah, of course it does.
Chris's theory here is that if you swirl a bottle around, you can get the last bit of the tomato ketchup or glue out in this occasion.
Well, you do. It's with centrifugal forces, it's whizzing around and it sends it to the centre.
Centrifugal, eh?
That's a long word for you, love, I know. I'll explain what it means later. Punchy glue out there, look, all that glue.
Yeah.
Let's put that somewhere.
That's about a fiver's worth.
No kidding, I'll be putting it back in the bottle after when they've gone.
See a lovely bit of sunlight coming through at last.
Yeah, it's got a bit warmer today. I plugged my heater in the other day and it went bang, we hadn't used it for a bit. So, have to carry on. Times are hard, you know. So, there we go, that's all screwed on, nice and secure.
Lovely.
Throw you around now, it goes in the back, like that.
Super. Starting to look like something, isn't it?
Yes, and then, give you an idea. This is the arm what goes through there. We'll get all that working, I think, in the next episode.
Yeah, good idea.
Pin goes through there. And we'll push that, if you get what I'm saying. Makes the arm go up and down.
Brilliant.
It's all quite critical, some of the measurements, but yeah. So, until next time, folks, keep on smiling, as you say.
Do they?
I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe and like us. I don't know.
All right, take care, everybody, and we'll see you on the next episode, which will be about the mechanism, I'm guessing.
Yes, making the top bit. I mean, it's quite simple. Just a board on there with a small bit of that'll take 5 minutes. A little hinge, just a flap. Stop kids putting hands in.
And then the mech.
We'll be putting the mechanism and the thing what holds the thing on. Oh, one thing before we do go.
Oh yeah.
And we admitted to put this on the list.
We did we?
We did. I did on the first episode. T hinges.
Oh, I have put them on the description.
Have you put them on, have you? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter how long they are, because you can always cut them off.
Yeah.
How they work, they get bolted onto the backboard goes onto it, and we cut these and we put pins through, so it's lots on nice and easy, very secure, very strong. We bolt everything on with little nuts and bolts and screws, and should last you a lifetime, hopefully.
Lovely. Right, I shall let you all go. Take care. Bye.
Right.